2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Bean, right here in the booth. And out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. All right, Beamer. You've played them all, you know only too well. In terms of the PGA Tour, where does the Copperhead course at Innisbrook Resort rank as one of the toughest?
Anytime you name a golf course after a, I don't know, lethal snake, you might be onto something at how difficult it might be. Yeah, again, it's in lovely Tampa, but this golf course, there's nothing friendly about it. It's so demanding, I think, off the tee, because you have tee shots that work one way, and then you also have the fairway that tilts the opposite way. It just sometimes doesn't make any sense, and it's hard to play this golf course if you're not driving it very well. But if you're chipping and putting it, then you really might like it. But it's fun, it's hard, but it's named after a dangerous snake, so I'm not going to say it's really fun. Would you? I would not.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green. Bring your bucket and spade. This is heading for the bunker.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. How close was that to going in? Putting for birdie here. And the putt goes down. A nice display of resilience in the end.
That a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
This is his second shot.
I'm not sure he got enough out of the rough on that one.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that one almost went in the cup. And he needs this to save par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
Ooh. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
This for a bogey.
And that'll drop him down to even par now.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Wow, that was just striped. He's not hit this one well, and that one's into the drink. This part of the course is usually reserved for the carts. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Here's Max Homer now. Putting for a par now. Job done. Let's head to the next. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 7. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Oh, that's a shame. Just a little bit too much oomph on that putt. Big time play, that one, at the right time too. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Yeah, quality shot, that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Playing from 110 yards out. I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green.
And this is why we think this player is going to be world class. To produce that against Max Homer? Wow, wow, wow.
Currently a couple under for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Not bad. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Time to check in with Max Homer. What's he got in store for us here? This one looks like it's come out pretty clean. Okay, let's get back to the action.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Standing over his 2nd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
And that should secure the par on this one.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. 2nd shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. Come on. Get in the house. Wow, what a putt. Let's return to live play now. Oh, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one, this is testing. A big right to left slope.
And that will drop in for birdie. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far, Rich.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
And tee shot looks pretty good. 2nd shot here at the 10th. Well, this one's right at the pin.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
7 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
A bit long on that one. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And now 4 under for the tournament. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. On the right-hand side of the fairway, you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Put a good stroke on this one.
We're going to get it really close. Yahtzee!
And back to the course with the live action. Now lining up this putt. Still some meat on the bone.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
so close. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
And that one's headed to the drink. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Going with the pitching wedge here. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Big putt for par coming up. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 4 under for the event. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
That's into the second cut of rough. That's the long grass. He's setting up for his second shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Wow. That was handy holding out from there.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Yeah, that's a great play, Rich. Not quite on the dance floor, but a mighty drive.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, I like the look of this. Could it go in? Oh, what a super shot.
There's a hole out, and then there's a hole out for eagle. Sweet.
He's in a share of 8th place in this event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And now moving him into the top 5. And as we move along, this player is currently tied for the lead with Victor Hovland.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 16th hole, right in the middle of the snake pit here at the Copperhead course. Par 4 measuring over 450 yards.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Well, this one's looking really good from the rough. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. 4 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Going with the hybrid. Let's catch up with Max Homa. 5 shots off the lead. This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? If he makes this, he'll save his par. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, this one looks straight enough at the beginning, and it should take a turn to the right towards the hole.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Yeah, that one's looking good.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting up out here.
And now this for a share of the lead. And a lovely way to finish his day, closing the round with a birdie. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 2 of this tournament is about to begin. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have your company once again. Taking a look at the leaderboard, and it shows that our featured player in 3rd place as the broadcast begins. Let's see how today's round plays out. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. This is his 2nd shot.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
A birdie putt awaits. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. And over to the 2nd we go, and it's a par 4.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's 2nd shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. And back to the play, shall we? Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. 18 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently sitting in first place. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Time for the second shot into the third. This player's dialed in. What a shot. 8 feet to the cup. That's making a big statement here today.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
Currently 12 under for the event. And now onto the par 3 fourth hole.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
10 out of 10 marks given.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Well, let's take a look at what Max Homa can deliver here. Just 3 feet to the cup. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And that makes him tied for first. And hole number 5 is a par 5.
This is full send.
Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
Oh, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke. The greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
He's currently tied for first. The 6th is a par 4.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Oh, good look at a birdie here. It's just about 3 feet away. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Currently 14 under for the event. Here we are at the par 4 7th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Wow, that was just striped. John, you got a better view than we do. What's his lie like?
Sitting up pretty nicely in the sand. Shouldn't have too much trouble getting out.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Okay, step one complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. Putting for birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. He's currently in a share of top spot. The 8th hole is a par 3. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Okay, that'll work. John, have you got a read on this one?
This one's breaking left to right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Currently -5. His second shot here. Currently tied for the lead. Not a bad play, that one. He has about 14 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well hold. Let's move on. Time to update the standings now, and our featured player is in second place behind Rory McIlroy on the tee of the par 4 10th hole.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
Pretty good shot there.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, you like the look of those hands. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 5 11th hole. Nicely done. Playing from around 190 yards out. And only one off the pace here. Oh, that's a great approach shot. And this putt to move into a share of first place. That's disappointing. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. What touch, made it. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And it's a one-stroke par far for our leader over the field. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Well, that's beautifully judged. This for a share of the lead. Par putt coming up here.
It may be short, but it's not cute. There's a lot of break in this.
And down it goes. Time to update the standings now, and our featured player is in second place behind Rory McIlroy. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't the shot he anticipated hitting. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Here is his 4th. Just one shot back now. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Not a long putt, but definitely has some left to right movement in it.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Going with the 5 iron here. That was wonderfully done. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Setting up now on a par 4.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Time for the second shot at the 16th. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. That's inside the house of opportunity.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Time to update the standings now, and our featured player is in second place behind Rory McIlroy. This 17th hole is a par 3.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
This putt coming up is for birdie. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
I think it's going to go up the hill and to the right.
Sitting at 6 under. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Can get caught out here. It's a short putt, but it's moving to the right fast.
He's currently in second place here. And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Phenomenal approach shot, that one.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
And that will do it for this player today.
And as this round winds down, he finishes in second place.